What's going on, folks? Welcome to a special Friday night edition of Week in Review. It is I, Shawn, and day job stuff's coming up tomorrow, so I decided to shoot Week in Review tonight. So, kind of a quiet week in the world of Nintendo, but there's still some cool stuff to talk about. Without any further ado, let's jump into this past week's news. Mighty number 9. We were so close to September, so close to finally being able to play the game. But, of course, it's delayed. Again. Till Q1 2016. Yay! What's the cause for the latest delay? Well, there is a bug in the multiplayer mode that the company decided to polish it out, work it out, and delay the game for this bug. Now, I kind of take a bit of exception to this because I know a lot of game developers. And if this bug is if strictly multiplayer, doesn't impact the single player, the source code can't be that messed up because of the bug. So what exactly is taking so long? Why not a month or two instead of, basically 6 more months? I don't know, it's just all the time and resources should be going to this. The Red Ash shouldn't even be a thing until Mighty number 9 came out, in my opinion. And I just don't like this situation. I continue to not like this situation, which is a shame because I'm actually looking forward to the actual game itself, Mighty number 9. I don't like all the bullshit assimilated with it, and it just keeps piling up. So, fans, we gotta wait till Q1 2016, maybe now, to get Mighty number 9. So, let me know what you think of the whole situation in the comments section below. So the day has finally come, and we finally have the huge Splatoon update that gives you more stuff, more options, more private matches, everything. You can play with friends now, much easier, and it's great to see. I'm working on the review for the game, well, the re-review for the game, that takes into account all the new content, and so far I've been very pleased. I know a lot of you guys have probably been enjoying all that new Splatoon content, and it really feels like a much better online experience. Of course, this didn't impact the single player, but I found the single player serviceable to begin with. But now the online multiplayer has been beefed up, Nintendo doesn't show any signs of slowing down with the content, so it's good with me, baby. Be on the lookout for my official review or re-review of Splatoon coming out early next week on Nintendo Enthusiast website.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is brought to you by PunchOutGaming.com. From retro gaming to modern, PunchOutGaming.com has you covered. Join their Facebook group for the best sales as well. Link in description.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is a game that I actually didn't know existed until I picked it up in a Game Boy lot that I picked up last weekend. Wario Blast. Now essentially this is Wario entering the world of Bomberman, and it plays a lot like Bomberman. But it's a very fun game, it's very addictive. It came out on the original Game Boy, and it can be picked up for under $20 at most places. It's a very fun game, one that I didn't know existed, but one I'm glad I own now, because I've been playing this a lot on my Retron 5. If you're looking for a bombing good time or something like that, check out Wario Blast. It's a really good game. Did you know that playing Super Mario 64 could actually earn you $1,000? It sounds shocking, I know. But recently a glitch occurred on a live stream of Super Mario 64 that no one had ever seen before, including one of the most legendary Super Mario 64 glitchers. So the YouTuber decided that, hey, if someone could replicate this glitch, done the exact same way without any hacks or BS, he will give the person $1,000. It's a really crazy situation. Check out the YouTube video that I'll post in the description box below to get all the details on it. I've been trying it, but I'm not a real good glitcher or anything, so I don't see myself getting $1,000. But hopefully one of you guys will be able to. And then hey, you could buy me something. Awesome! In a recent interview with marketing director of Nintendo of America, Scott Moffitt, he said that taking risks was in Nintendo's DNA. And I agree with that. A lot of people think that Nintendo kind of coasts and does things like Zelda games, Mario games, all that stuff just to make a quick buck. But really, they do take a lot of risks, more so than a lot of other people in the industry. A game like Splatoon was a huge risk. Not only is it a new IP, which, puts it at a disadvantage already, but it was a shooting game made by Nintendo, and on paper it didn't sound like that would really work, but of course it did with over 1.6 million copies sold worldwide. And then you also have to look at the hardware side of things. Things like the DS, the Wii, those were huge risks for Nintendo. The DS was unlike anything anyone had ever seen before in handheld gaming, and the Wii totally went against the grain, but it worked. Granted, there's been failures like the Virtual Boy and to a lesser extent the Wii U, which hasn't done as well, but I think Nintendo does take a lot of risks, and a lot of people don't give them credit for that, because really companies like Sony and Microsoft kind of follow in the same path line, whereas Nintendo is like the crazy drunken brother who's just doing whatever the hell he wants. What do you think of that statement? Do you think Nintendo takes enough risks? Let me know in the comments section below. And that's going to do it for this week's show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, be sure to like this video, leave me a comment down below, make sure you subscribe to the Nintendo Enthusiast channel, all that cool stuff. I got 2 videos hopefully coming up this next couple weeks. I should have 1 video ready for you guys by midweek next week. It's going to be a very cool video. I think you guys will really like it. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, I'll see you guys next Saturday. Later.